Tell that bitch to tell a friend to tell a friend.
We gon' take off on this rocket shit. Chances make champions and nigga, I am Popovich.
Much disrespect than what you need to be on. Call me your king, so nigga, give me the throne. Give me a bag, I don't really be known. Not a middleman, not a key to the zone. At the top of the food chain, to each his own. Got a piece of mind and the grief is gone. The beef is gone. No, I'm just here for the bag, yeah. Already got my syrup. Bag. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yo,
ChrisNMike, week 6. Shit,
been a long week, man.
before we do anything, as usual, share this live, subscribe to the YouTube, man, tap in. What my homegirl would say, share this motherfucking live, she stays there, share this motherfucking live, share that shit, right, ASAP. Tag people, you know what I'm saying, whatever you gotta do, we need all eyes. I know people hanging out tonight, you know what I'm saying, tap in tomorrow for people who out there dangling, turning up already. But yeah, this week, we're gonna talk about blacks supporting blacks, and we're gonna talk about how Detroit, you know, our city, man, we going crazy with the music right now. I'm gonna let Mike chime in. How you feel about us turning up on this music tip right now, man? Like, got Babyface Ray on tour with Jack Harlow. Tay B got a deal last year. Cash Doll been popping for a minute, just dropped a track with Wale, Eric Bellinger, T Grizzly been doing his thing. It's too many to name. Vezo just dropped a track with Lil Baby. Got one with Dirk.
Damn, how that Vezo and Lil Baby shit hit? That shit go?
Shit, I fuck with that. I like it. I feel like everybody jumping on the wave. Like not to like just ride our coattail enough, but just really just supporting the sound. Like Chicago had something going like that when Dirk and Keith in the first pop. Like shit, Kanye shit pretty much jacked. Don't like from Chief Keef, you know, and didn't even ask him. He just wanted to jump on the wave because you know the drill shit was the thing, you know. So now it's our turn now, you know what I'm saying? And like literally Detroit and Memphis, we like the hottest cities out right now, man. Like I can't think of all the names. Like I had to go back and look. It's a lot of people it's a few cats I never heard of. I know there's a cat named V's. I actually got up on him like last year. He fucking with Gucci Man. Damn, bro, so many names, bro. Like it's a lot of people turning up in the city right now. Even the cats that's like up under the like baby, you know, I know Babyface Ray got the one cat Lou Graham that rock with him, and you know Cash Kid been going crazy for a while now. And then the dog, old boy who be messing with him, Jay Swan, he going crazy right now. We got the new cat. I don't know if he knew, but I'm just not getting up on him. Eastside Egg Roll, all the labels calling for him right now. We turning it up right now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like
yeah, we finally getting that well-deserved respect on the music scene. Shit, you really kind of ran through all the niggas that's popping right now.
Shit, it's more than that. It's a mo. It's a mo. I just can't think of everybody's name right now.
It's a
couple cats.
I
know Walter Jr. You know what I'm saying? He had something happened to him. Like when I say that 2 weeks ago, he got shot or something like that, man. What they say, get well soon on that. I know he's still popping doing his thing. It's too many to name for real. It's like, yeah, we going crazy right now. I really feel like Dope Boy Cash Out was the pioneer of the sound. But I feel like I posted a status earlier, so people probably saw it. I feel like T Grizzly and Hella opened the floodgates. I mean, Hella been doing it, but I'm saying like that first day out, like once that went global, I mean, once it went nationwide and it kind of went global, I feel like that opened the floodgates for people to be like, damn, like these niggas in Detroit really be talking crazy. Like we might have to, you know what I'm saying? And T got his deal, like everything happened so fast for him, he got out of jail. But hey, look, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm waiting in the line, you know, patiently waiting in line.
Your turn coming for sure.
Patiently waiting in line.
But yeah, man, it's the industry is really, they reaching out to us now. Shit, Nicki came through, did a track.
I forgot, right? Cause I didn't even mention Sada.
Yeah,
Sada.
He bring out
and his Skilla Baby's going crazy too.
Yeah, Sada been got
4-2 Dub. Going crazy. Him and Lil Baby and Gotti signed. Look, when I was in the A, bro, that's all I heard. They literally played, like, I promise you, in the club when I was with my best friend and his wife, bro. They played all I heard, and we was there for like 2 hours. I promise you, I probably only heard 4-2, T, Sada, Moneybag, Migos, Future, more 4-2, Mo T, Mo Sada, and I think I heard some Beds in there, some Beds while I was there too. Cause and I'm talking about when 4-2 was on, Sada on, everybody knew the word. T-Grit, everybody knew the word. Oh, and a lot of Dirt too, a lot of little Dirt too, cause Dirt led down there too. So
he's still popping too.
Yeah, but it was crazy. It really kind of like had me like damn, like we really out here. Like it kind of gave me an exciting feeling for real to know that we was getting our just due.
Yeah, you what's the little situation with ESTG and 4-2 Doug? You heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
I seen some little video online. They was somewhere talking. ESTG that told I think he told Doug like shut the fuck up, motherfucker, some shit like that. But then I think I just heard a song or something, and one of them was saying something. I'm about to look at her right now. See
They probably had a disagreement or something. They label mates for real, so it kind of
shit. That don't mean shit.
You know what though? I forgot ESTG got a song with Sada too. Like he had it, like ESTG and Sada had a record before EST really. Well, he was already popping in the street before he got his deal. Before he had the braids, he had a record with Sada. So it's like kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Seeing everybody hear about the beef and shit going on. But I'm just trying to think, bro. It's just some more people I cannot think of right now. I met this little cat named T.O.B. Duke. He popping right now too, but he signed to Polo G. I picked him up in an Uber like maybe it might have been about a year ago. Little homie got I forgot the name of the record, but he signed to Polo G, doing his thing too. He young cat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's showing us crazy love right now with the music, that's collabing with us and jumping on these Detroit style beats.
I may have been wrong on that.
What did you say?
Shit, nothing. It might have been like some fake news I seen.
Yeah, I mean, they gonna have to coexist. They label mates, so.
Hey man, shout out to unemployment for ending it and making niggas get up and go back to work and shit. Unemployment about to change. They changed the game when they hit us. They about to change the world again, cutting everybody off.
Shout out to everybody that went splurging with that or started the business, whatever you did with it. Shout out to you, man. Because look, free money ain't nothing like free money. Or money you ain't work for. I should say it wasn't really free, but money you ain't work for. So shout out to you, whatever you did with that check. Speaking of money, man, we'll get into blacks support each other. You know, we had a conversation a lot. I ain't gonna say I had a conversation a lot, but I know it's on social media. That's a pretty that's a very frequent topic of how we don't support each other. As far as I'm not saying that everybody do that, but as far as like us generalizing it, we don't. You know, they say we don't support each other. You know how like Arabs support each other or Asians, which is kind of true. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all will go cop a Gucci bag or Gucci shirt or shoes before y'all buy. You know, your homie might have custom made some Air Ones, and you know, before you support your mans, and you know, Air Ones, even if they ain't, you know, they might not be what you know, they might not be the colorway you like, but I mean, it all starts with support. Like, can't make it without support. Like, that goes for music, that goes for fashion, that goes for anything for real. Like, you can't make it without support. Like, there was a point in time, I'm sure, where Drake was doing shows with 10, 15 people, 20 people, maybe not. He might start out with a couple hundred, but that still ain't compared to what he's doing now. You know, he's doing, you know, 20,000 plus. Same for any other artist that's popped that we watch blow up. Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, whoever. Like everybody started off from the bottom of the barrel, and they definitely ain't get to where they wanted to get without support, man. So we gotta do better with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see more black-owned gas stations. I want to see a black-owned nail salon. You feel me? It's cool and all. Like the Asians know what they doing. The Asians know what they doing. Yeah,
it ain't a lot, but it's probably a couple.
I want to see some more. Give me some more.
We want some more. Shit,
How you feel about that? How you feel about black support now? And you could very well speak on this because your mom, she owned the hair salon.
Yeah,
and still do, right?
Yeah. She my mom being an entrepreneur, owner of multiple black.
Shout out to mom. Tell them the name of the hair salon.
We're not gonna do that.
Why not?
My mom don't even do hair no more.
I mean, I'm still saying shout it out though.
She don't do hair. Don't nobody do hair out there. She just own a building at this point. Like this 40 years later. Like,
well, shout out to my mom. So my mom still bake cheesecakes, man. Teas loaded cheesecakes. Check my mom out, man. She delivered. People come from other states to get her shit because it's good like that. Go ahead.
I do, on the other hand, have open booths for anybody that's a licensed cosmetologist, nail techs, barbers. What else? You do lashes. You do waxes. Any of that. I got open booths. For sure, got open booths where you tap in, get you a booth. I'll get you together.
Yep.
On the west side, location is on the west side for anybody looking. But yeah, man, as far as supporting black business, man, like black people just gotta get past that trying to one up our people that's supposed to be our brothers, our sisters. Like everybody wanna be one step above, one step better. Like when everybody can just eat together.
Right.
Niggas don't wanna just eat together. Niggas wanna, I gotta be a little bit better than this nigga. I gotta shine a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Like.
You know why we ain't gotta do that? Because they print money every day. That shit is unlimited. What they gonna do? Be like, no, it's a cap. Can't make no more. Like that shit don't happen. And then like money literally get put into where we sit and check. This couch costs fucking money. Like money circulate the world. It ain't just so it's enough to go around for everybody. Because the more opportunities people create for themselves, the more money they gotta print. Shit, there you go. Piggyback on that some more. What the fuck was I about to say? I can't think. I got got a best friend. She cook, Callie Cook, CALIICOOKS. Check her out, man. She do actually personal dinners, personal meal plans. Food is banging. You know what I'm saying? Food is banging. Who else?
Shout out to Cali.
Who else? You got anybody out there? While we on the black business tip?
Not nobody I could think of. Shit, I should have made a list.
Your man that got the shoot shop over in Greenfield Plaza.
Oh, shout out to shout out to Dope Greenfield Plaza Suite 105. Dope is dope.
Yep.
All the retro J's. Go pop in, tell them Mike B sent you.
Yep.
I forgot about the Dope is dope. Greenfield, once again, Greenfield Plaza Suite 105. Forgot all about him. Man, and if you in Greenfield Plaza, stop at the Blouse House. That's my auntie boutique. Stop at the Blouse House.
Yep. Oh shit! Shout out my producers. Man. Young Raider producer on Instagram, and Jay West on Instagram. JEIWES. Another more black entrepreneurs, man. Out there, they do production. They make beats. Young Ray do videos. Shout out Tater Shooter. Look where we at. You feel me? We at my man's crib, Tater Shooter.
Yeah. Shout out Gentleman's Cannabis.
Yeah. It's a lot of us, man. We definitely got to start going ahead and spend that $500 on the Gucci shoes, man. Take $100, $150 and go support your man's. Cause I'm pretty sure your man's ain't selling $500 products. So save your money. Save that other $350. and go support your peoples, man, because that's what it's all about. Anything else you want to add to that?
I don't know, bro. Shout out to us. This low key business for us, man. Shout out to us too.
Right, shout out to share this live.
Yeah, shout out to us.
How you feel about basketball season? We approaching real fast.
I'm
We only
excited.
got like what about 4 or 5 weeks? Not even that.
I'm excited. I really wish they just blow past preseason for real. Cause you know, don't nobody really play for real in the preseason. But I'm excited to see all these new trades, what the new trades and all these new teams are gonna look like.
What do you think Ben Simmons is gonna wind up?
In Philly.
You think? No, I think he'll get traded. They just made an announcement that every game he missed, they will be fining him.
That's cool.
So yeah, but he probably gonna try to appeal that, and that's gonna cause him more problems. They gonna have no choice but to get rid of him. Because what's gonna happen is he probably signed a big enough deal to go ahead and take quite a few fines, and without him playing, they're gonna lose a lot of games. And B, they're gonna be able to carry the boys by itself. I think he'll wind up in Golden State, honestly. Golden State, or I see Minnesota. I seen some mock trades with Minnesota. I think they're Golden State. I would say go. I would want him to go to Golden State. I mean, due to the nigga not wanting to shoot the ball.
Shit,
They got shooters, so he don't need to shoot.
If I was Philly, I'd put the nigga on. If he start missing games, I'd leave him on the roster, put him on the injury reserve. Go pick up me a veteran point guard.
He said you heard where he said he wanted to be though.
Where?
He wanted to be a Laker.
See it?
Yeah.
Like, they ain't about to do
He said he wanted to be a Laker. They about to trade Russ. It's like nah.
I mean,
Talk shit. No, he ain't gonna. I know he ain't gonna wind up in LA. LA ain't got enough money, and they already did. They already got their roster. They already got their roster.
man, my bad, Joe. I'm tired. See, I had a long 2 days. I've been moving a lot of shit, picking up a whole lot of shit these last 2 days. I'm tired of shit. My back hurt.
But that once commercial with father and son, as you by yourself though.
No, I want by myself. I want by myself, but shit, I'm still tired of seeing.
You ain't see the Fat Joe Ja Rule versus.
No, I ain't see.
Oh man.
I ain't see, but I
People were saying it was trash, but I enjoyed it. And I don't even be watching verses like that. I only seen Manny Fresh and Scott Storch. I seen Patti LaBelle and Diana Ross, I think it was, briefly. Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. Briefly, I seen that. That was good. I seen a little bit of I think it was the Isley Brothers, somebody else. I seen them briefly. Whole versus Jeezy and Gucci, had to watch that. That was lit.
classic.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Fat Joe and Ja Rule probably was the next one that I actually watched from beginning to end. I was kind of pissed about Dipset and the Locks, but I heard Locks kick their ass, but I like both groups, but I thought Dip was gonna win for sure.
Bob versus Soldier.
Oh, I did watch that one too. Bauer, that is. I forgot I watched that. That was a good one too. But I enjoyed the Ja Rule with Fat Joe, man. They ain't no Ja was coming with them, man. And nigga, Joe was like this. And Ja was like, coming with them rights, lefts, all that. All that. We got any viewers in the building? Mr. Fashionably Late.
That's my fault, though. That's my fault. We gonna start tapping in with y'all a little bit earlier today before
We're gonna start flipping it and doing some different. We're gonna have to start doing some challenges or something. That motherfuckers chiming in, not like the shit that people be doing on TikTok and shit. I mean Facebook's what was somebody not no crate challenge shit. I ain't fuck with that. I ain't trying to kill
When
myself.
I came down, ooh, shit.
Yeah, some shit like, some little shit you can just grab. Like when they did the cinnamon challenge, some shit like that.
That's
Some
old.
shit like
You
that.
did-
Oh, nah, but I'm
Did you
saying.
do the cinnamon challenge?
No,
You never did it?
No, did you do it? Who you do it with? Just by yourself?
No, me and my, I was in high school, me and one of my homies.
Oh yeah, damn. That shit super old niggas. I didn't even know it was around back then. That's wild, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
when
wild.
you hear about it?
Yeah, nigga, like 3 or 4 years ago.
You see,
Like,
you talking about the spoon the cinnamon, you trying to swallow it?
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, bro, man. That shit, man.
Cinnamon dry as hell. You cannot swallow that shit.
Man, dog, oh my god, that's a bad feeling. I That's a bad feeling having all that cinnamon stuck in your throat like that. That's a bad feeling.
Shout out to the people who dumb enough to do wild shit. I ain't gonna say dumb, but wild enough to do that wild shit. I ain't fuck with no cinnamon challenge. Fuck around and die.
Damn, bro, you might as well do the cinnamon challenge next week.
Right, you can do it live. Fuck it. Bro, I do something like that. That ain't that bad. But the crate shit, like the crate challenge, or it was another one.
Bro, I'm convinced.
It was another one. People was hurting themselves.
I'm convinced though with the crate challenge, bro. Like that niggas, you was asking certain motherfuckers to do it to get a laugh because you knew.
Like if you asked me to do it, you knew I was gonna fall. I'm too heavy for the crate. That bitch would have been bending in and shit.
Like niggas would have been asking you because they looking for a laugh.
Yeah, I'd have been like, I would have stepped on the first two and I would have been like, psych. That would have went viral for sure.
Yeah.
Is people still doing it? You been seeing new ones? I haven't seen it.
No, I think not since the one lady died or somebody had died.
That was here in Detroit.
Oh, it was here?
Yeah, lady bust her head and died, bro.
Oh, I didn't know shit. I didn't know it was here, but I for sure heard that somebody died doing the crate challenge.
Yeah, no, let me see.
Was she black?
Yes, sir, she was.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, she was black. Yeah, bust her head, and I think she like went brain dead or bled out or had a closed head injury, something like that. I just know she didn't make it because they were talking about that for a couple of days. She was older too. I probably offered her some cheese. You know, people do anything for the money. Here comes the money. That's what I was about to talk about too. I had posted on the other day saying about me saying Lil Nas X wasn't gay. That the industry was just using them to make money. Some people were telling me that he actually kissed a man. I didn't see that though. I never seen it. I ain't see that far.
I don't follow, but I did see an interesting video of him giving birth to.
Giving birth to what?
I forgot, bro. But it was weird though, because when he gave birth, it kind of looked like he looked like a printer printing out a piece of paper. But it's crazy. He had the nigga in a hospital bed with his legs and shit hyped all up, and then he had two male nurses.
I feel like it's a big troll, bro. I feel like it's a lot to it. He might really be gay though, because I didn't know that he kissed the dude. I did not know that at all. I thought it was just the extra, you know, the way he dressed and all that shit. I feel like the nigga was a big troll, honestly. Like as far as, you know, like trolling people. I feel like they using them as a guinea pig to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because he even came out and said like back in like April, I think they had said it on Breakfast Club. He said after his gay era, he was going back to his cowboy era. So the gay era. He said it. I'm saying they saying it was a report of him saying that. I don't know what he said it on. Some show he said it on. They were saying he said after my gay era, I'm going back to my cowboy era. So the gay era over.
It's some real weird shit going on, bro. It's crazy how the world pushing like let the people express themselves, the gays, the lesbians, bis, trans, all of that. Like they have the freedom to express themselves, but they don't get that to no other group of people. They don't get that to the murderers.
They don't. When Nick Cannon said he said they took everything from him. When he got fired from
Mike,
but that wasn't even like it was bad, but it wasn't like I guess you work for them, so I get it.
Yeah, that was probably more so like, bro, we a partnership and you talking bad.
Yeah, man, everybody should have the freedom to do what they want to do. My thing is pushing it like in our face so much. Like it's already there. You know, you don't gotta add on to it. And my thing be with the pushing it in our face is cool. You know, alternative lifestyle. But that's what I say. I don't say homo or gay. I say alternative lifestyle. I feel like that's the most respectable way to put it. But I feel like that's a part of like population control. Because if they pushing this on kids and boys want to grow up thinking that that's the way, and girls grow up thinking that's the way, how do you reproduce? People will get sick. But everybody's not gonna do that.
That's what the gay girls do.
Yeah, but everybody's not gonna do that. That's still gonna tribulate to. That's still gonna take a big percentage of reproducting and the birth. I'm pretty sure everybody, majority of the world, just turn right now. Like it's gonna control. It's gonna definitely change the percentage of babies being birthed. In my opinion, it's still gonna be kids being born because of sperm banks and surrogates and stuff, but it would be less for sure.
Well,
I feel like that's a part of population control.
You talking about people gonna turn like niggas and vampires and
I couldn't put it no other way. I couldn't put it no other way for real. But
bro.
And then I seen another reason why I kept mentioning Babyface Ray doing the tour with Jack Harlow, because Jack Harlow just did a song with Lil Nas X recently.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah, he did a song with him. I don't remember the name of the record. I ain't gonna lie, the song actually, the beat, the song. Bro, don't get me wrong, the nigga Lil Nas X's music is decent. It's not terrible. It's decent, but
it's not
it ain't some shit I'm just gonna.
It's the behavior that is bothersome to me. It's like,
the song he did with Jack Harlow, whenever I heard the beat, they had played it on the radio one day. I didn't know it was him. I just heard the beat, and then I heard Jack Harlow come in. I know his voice, and they was like, "Yeah, that was Lil Nas X." And I was like, that shit was hard. The beat was hard and everything.
Yeah,
but I know what you're saying. It's the behavior. It ain't necessarily the music.
bro. Like it's cool. You want to be gay.
That's another thing. That's another thing I want to talk to you about. So I was on 12 House. This guy named Big Sev. Big Sev is from like Newark, New Jersey. I guess he got a lot of industry plugs. He pushing this artist named Trey Say Said. The song, he got a song called "Bitch Stop Playing With Me." But I be jumping on his. He got a radio show. He go live on Facebook, Clubhouse, Instagram. He be on every platform you think of, Triller or Twitch or whatever. And I go in there. I sent them Dance by the Moon. So there was this person on there. Her name was. I thought it was a dude because of the way they was talking. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. It ain't coming. But the dude, they was like, "Oh, this shit, I'll pass. This for old people. Play my shit, dog. Play my shit." So I didn't take a look at the Instagram name. And I was thinking in my head, like, damn, everything for everybody. I'm not one of the people who take, if somebody don't fuck with a record of mine, I don't take it personal. Because I feel like everything for everybody. Just like I never, who's somebody that never got into Lil Boosie. Not a fan. I hate his voice. He got a couple songs I like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's not for me. Gucci Man. I mean, you want to be real. Like, I listen to certain mixtapes, but I wasn't blasting him like I was blasting Jeezy or Luda or Busta or Jay-Z or Kanye or old Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. But long story short, play my shit, dog. So I go in there, he's like, yeah, introduce your song. They play it, everybody get their feedback, their grades. So I said, shit, play dog shit next. I didn't look at the name, I just went off of the lingo. I went off of the vernacular. I based the vernacular on what I thought the sex was. So I'm like, it's gotta be a dude. I read the name, it said Don or something. So Big Sev says, hey, is this a guy or something? A girl? He like, no nigga. So he was like, I'm gonna be the biggest tranny rapper ever. So everybody in the room got quiet. I was like, wait a minute. So then in my head, I'm like, oh, I definitely need to hear this record. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit probably boo-boo as hell. This nigga probably think he's sweet. Put the record on. Bro, the record was everywhere. This nigga had a New York accent. Now, don't get me wrong, the nigga voice was dope. The delivery was dope. The writing was terrible. The beat sounded like some reggae shit. And I'm just in the break. So then they got to asking people like what they graded the song or whatever. And one nigga was like, I'm not grading it. He was like, why you can't grade the record? Dog, like, I just don't want to grade it. So he like, that ain't cool. Cause he like, if you didn't know that was a training, you would have graded it. Which is true. So he was like, you must have had a situation where somebody tricked you or whatever. And he was like, no, I just don't want to grade it. So I said, I'll be honest, dog was talking shit when my song was on. I said, the voice, bro, you got a dog-ass voice. You got a dog-ass delivery. He started over. Dog, you got a dog-ass delivery. I said, but that song was all over the fucking place. There was a million fucking things going on. gonna take 30 seconds, man. I got this
Can't take that long.
Well, we're gonna take about a 5-second break.
Shit, it stopped on its own.
Oh, it did?
Right, as soon as I got up to it.
Oh, really? Good. So, in my head, I'm like, that ain't. I mean, that ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt bold. I kind of felt like that was bold because, like Dog said, like if you hadn't known that was a trainer, you would have graded it.
Yeah, but so don't he don't get his same.
I mean that's cool, but you ain't judging the person. You judging the music. Like you were saying, you judging the music. You ain't judging the person.
Niggas judge.
Unless a nigga have to. But that's the thing. People don't. A lot of people. Shit. Most people.
The people that can't separate the man from the music are for sure judging him and his music on the same level.
That's kind of a little different though.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a behavioral thing.
I mean, you're right though. You're right.
His alleged behavior.
It's not different in my eyes. I mean, it's not different in my eyes. The majority of people is different in their eyes. Because it's like, nigga, this is personal preference versus committing a crime. Being gay is not a crime.
Right.
But I am one of the people. I don't look at it as two different things. At the end of the day, nigga, God look at sin as all sin is equal. You cheating on your wife is the same as murder. You feel me? Like God look at all sin is equal. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part, but most people ain't looking at it like that. This nigga committing a crime. You breaking the law and you dealing with minors. You know what I'm saying? Versus being gay and can't go to jail for being gay. You can't go on trial for being gay. So. People look at it a little different. But that's what I was saying though. If it had been R. Kelly, Dog probably would have graded the record. He probably would have graded the record. Which big R. Kelly new song? Man, that shit fire. I'll give you the A. You know what I'm saying?
But it might have been some people that's like, man, cut that shit off. We don't want to hear his shit because it's R. Kelly and because of his behaviors that the world knows. So like,
speaking of, how do you feel about his whole situation?
R. Kelly. Shit, R. Kelly a legend, bro. He a legend across the board. As far as him allegedly sleeping with underage girls, like, yeah, that's bold. Like they say he was like actually going out searching for underage girls. I don't know how true that is to be. Mm-hmm. When you a nigga with a name like R. Kelly, bro, you can sleep with whatever grown ass woman you want to. But Dave Chappelle. I heard Dave Chappelle say, I heard Dave Chappelle say in a comedy show he had a little skit. He had a little skit or whatever. And one of his jokes had something to do with R. Kelly. He said him and R. Kelly's having a conversation. R. Kelly told him, ain't no such thing as great 30-year-old pussy. Once the pussy get 30, that's what Dave Chappelle said. Ain't no such thing as great 30-year-old pussy. So I forget the basis of the joke or whatever, but I think Dave was talking about he was messing with some chick that was under 30, she's in her 20s or whatever. And he was saying, he kind of agreed with it in the joke, but he probably was just talking shit. But I don't know.
To me, everybody got to be held accountable.
To R. Kelly?
Yeah, I feel like people coming down on him, shit, they should be coming down on everybody. Everybody should be held accountable. The ones who were minors, who parents agreed to this and knew what was going on, they should be on trial too. They should be getting arrested too.
My thing is not.
He was wrong. They was wrong. The parents, shit. Even some of them girls, they knew what the fuck they was doing. Like damn well that's against the law for them to be dealing with you.
I think it's bold. Excuse me.
What should that be called? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's bold that it ain't no statute of limitations on his actions because, but like I could see if all of this shit would have taken place like recently, but they trying to charge him for current shit and shit from 30 years ago. And that's bold as hell. Like, come on, bro. 30 years ago, like I understand you ain't come out and say that you was scared, cool, but
he stopped paying. He probably ran out of chicken. He's paying them off.
And shit, they need to go ahead and shit. They was scared to come out and say something 30 years ago. Like it sound bold, bro. Y'all like take that one on the chin, bro. Like. No, don't get the courage, not because currently these current chicks got the courage to come out and say something. You should have had that same courage.
Sure, heard about T.I. and Tiny, they got off. You heard about that?
Oh, with the sex trafficking?
Charges dropped.
He probably wasn't doing that shit for real. You think it was?
I don't know.
I don't think. Hell no.
I don't know. I don't know. We thought Bill Cosby wasn't doing shit either.
He got off.
Yeah, but he did jail time, and he only got off because there was some shit in his trial that wasn't. There's some like a mistrial type shit.
Man, Bill got
I think he was doing the shit, but I think they was doing it willingly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was like, hey, come on,
talking
man.
about the 70s,
Think about it,
nigga.
nigga.
Who wasn't
Think
doing
about
it?
it, nigga. It's Bill Cosby walking the room. Nigga, they was going crazy. And he, shit, you want to like to party with me? You want to take some
Party?
Hell yeah, I want to.
Pudding?
And then when they was high, you know, they both was high. Shit, the rest is history.
I don't know, man. The R. Kelly shit, bro. I feel like he's taking. Yes, it's fucked up what he did, what he allegedly did.
People was going far with it though. They like, all these years he was talking about little girls. I'm like, bro, don't say no shit. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, cause that's what made me not want to listen to this shit. Like, oh man, nah,
bro. Man, I
but
don't
nah,
know.
but
R. Kelly, bro. I don't know, bro. Ain't no way R. Kelly wrote what's that song with him and Ryan Isley? Contagious, talk about the little chick, the little kid. Like all his,
I was just talking.
He got a couple songs that maybe like it could be a little skeptical.
Seems like you're ready. that made me want it.
Probably just age ain't nothing but a number. Probably the only song for me. Like that's probably the only one that's like shit, buddy. You probably should have left that one unrecorded.
Right.
But when they dropped that song, that was a fucking hit. That was one of Aaliyah's biggest hits.
Some of us don't know how to separate the two, and I understand why. You know what I'm saying? It was people doing the same thing. Kanye with the Trump thing.
Mm-hmm.
My barber, he like, I don't fuck with him. He's a Trump supporter. What do that got to do with you? That don't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
Had he been supporting Trump in private or behind closed doors, you wouldn't have been saying that. So I feel like why can't celebrities be themselves? Like even if they are somebody who was it that they say used to bash black people on the radio all the time? I can't remember. I think it might have been Bill Cosby or Steve Harvey, one of them. They say used to bash black people. That's something totally different. But if somebody feels like they're doing something that's benefiting them, like who are you to say? Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You got your opinion, but what do that have to do with the person that you like or that you were a fan of? Like that don't got nothing to do with. If they come now, don't get me wrong. Like if somebody like Lil Nas came out and was like talking about something, you know, gay on a song, which I don't listen to him, so I don't really know. I have heard a couple records, but I've never heard him say nothing about giving no head or you know or nothing crazy like that.
No, in his that cowboy song, he said something about a dude and
I don't remember that.
yeah, bro, it's a lyric in that song that's real questionable.
It's questionable, but it's not direct.
I mean, shit, it was enough for me.
I don't remember that. I heard that song a whole bunch of times. But no, I'm just saying, like, if somebody's not, that's just like, if that's the case, then guess what? If that's the case, if we going off of that, then we need to stop listening to all rappers who talk about selling drugs. And that's everybody.
Why is that?
Because where you think they were selling the drugs to? Majority people of color, right? That's damaging your community, correct? Same thing. So if that's the case, we need to. If a rapper ain't talking about nothing positive or nothing empowering, then we don't need to be fucking with him. Because his music ain't talking about shit, and he's a Trump supporter or whatever else is wrong that we don't like. That's hypocritical. That's hypocrite shit. You feel me? That's just like,
bro. The first lyric in the song is, "I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more." That's the first.
That's a figure. You taking that as like a figure of speech, though.
No,
when you watch the video, though, he actually got a horse in the video. So you taking that and if you had never found out he was gay, would you have thought he was saying that? That's what I'm saying. You get a different look or perspective on certain shit when you hear certain people say certain things. But
alright, so look, check this out. If you would have never knew that Lil Durk was on murder trial, had been on trial for murder, and all his songs he be talking about shooting shit up, would you believe that he was really?
that's different.
Would you believe that he really shot shit up like that though?
I don't know. Some niggas lie, some niggas tell the truth. It's kind of different because a lot of rappers talk about shit they ain't never did. I do that. That's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, you know, like, I got niggas who handle it for me in my song. I don't say that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? If I have to, you know what I'm saying, I handle it, but most of the time I've never ended up in a position where I had to handle something, so. But no, I ain't, yeah, it's like, you know, certain things happen with celebrities and they change the perspective of who they thought that person was. But that shit, to me, that shouldn't matter because that person's their own individual. You know, you looking at somebody that's putting on a front or a facade or a gimmick or an image for you to like it's not for you to like them personally. Maybe it is now because it's, you know, it's different. Like on social media now, they do want to see what you got going on personally. Like that's why people started falling in love with Cardi B because she and her, when she was, you know, messed up grill and she was in her crib and it was all messy and people was like, oh, I love it, I love her, she's so real. Like maybe now, but over the years, like nobody gave a like when did we start really giving a fuck that, you know, like I said, that's case we need to stop listening to everybody because Jay-Z talking about how he's so dope. Jeezy talking about how he's so dope. They wasn't selling crack to the white motherfuckers, they were selling to black people, their own community, killing their own community. So that's good. We start listening to everybody that's talking about shit like that. Anything from drugs to degrading women to all that stuff. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. I agree with that totally. That's the case, I would listen to him.
Yeah, see, but
we need to learn how to.
I don't think niggas should stop listening to Lil Nas X because he gay. Like that's cool.
No, I was talking about pertaining to, you know, R. Kelly too, because you could be portraying to be somebody else in your music than you are in your personal life. So what do they personal life got to do with you? That's cool if you choose not to listen to them because of that, but I feel like you digging deep into it, dig too far deep into it. Like you digging too far into it at that point because had you had never known that, you wouldn't feel that way.
Yeah. My thing with that though, bro, I hate when people try to force their feelings or their opinion on some shit. Like that's cool. You don't fuck with R. Kelly because of what he did. Cool.
Like don't be bashing me because I'm still listening to him.
Like don't try and get me to cancel listening to R. Kelly because you don't want to listen to R. Kelly. Like shit, I'm cool. I understand he did what he did. That was his choice. He made those decisions. But this music is still fire. These songs are hits and they're gonna remain hits. I don't care how if he go on a spree tomorrow, his songs are still gonna be great, legendary songs. I don't care if he was thinking about underage girls making these songs, he ain't gonna ever come on and say it, and ain't nobody gonna ever confirm that. Like that shit, he can play that music. Like that man, listen, let his music play. Somebody wants some money. Let his music play so the royalties can keep coming in. So
and that's why I have a problem with people saying what they say about whatever celebrity because there's other celebrities that talk about shit that's fucked up too that they really have done and people know they've done it but they still choose to listen to it. So that's hypocrite shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's hypocrite shit. I'm pretty sure it's are people who close to Dirk or whomever who's committed crimes and said it in a song, and they peoples know, and they peoples know, and they family know. They ain't saying we're not going to a little Dirk show because he shot a guy and murdered down there. Well, fuck, that shit fire. So,
hey, bro, I think next week when we go live, bro, I think I'm gonna cut my hair on the live. I'm gonna go from bold to butter live.
You about to cut your shit up?
No. I'm gonna cut the line my shit, cut my hair down.
You came all this way.
No. I'm gonna line my shit up and do all that live on the show. I'm gonna go from bold to butter. On week 7, I'm gonna go from bold to butter.
Yeah, motherfuckers pick and choose what they feel is bad. No, this is not as bad as that.
Right.
No, it's all fucked up, nigga. If you can do jail time for it, it's equal, nigga. Unless it's non-violent.
I don't know, man. All the other groups of people, the coats, the leaders, the Bro, I seen this crazy movie. Not to even jump off topic, but I seen this wild ass fucking movie, bro. It's called Girl in the Basement, bro.
Seen it already.
Girl in the Basement, bro. That shit is so fucking wild, bro.
I told you about that movie.
When?
I called you and told you about the movie on the phone. Nigga, when I first watched it,
I
bro.
don't remember that, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. If I crossed her day in the street, I might have had to beat that nigga up. That was bold, bro. That was bold.
If y'all ain't never seen this,
Her daddy just died recently.
Oh, this was a real story.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you can look it up. That shit based on a true story. Everything. I don't remember. Yeah.
I know in the movie.
You can look it up. Look it up. He died. Her dad died. He just died. He died recently, like within the last 3-4 years, I believe.
That's good. So
And
anyway,
you know,
man,
one of the kids died too. One of her.
one of the babies that was still stuck in the
Man, I
basement.
ain't gonna lie. That gotta be the most sick shit I think. That to me, that's more sick than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That shit. I said that's more sick.
I know what I'm saying. What was sick in Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, they was cutting people's bodies up and eating them.
Nigga, that's a whole different level, bro.
I said that's more sick than that.
The basis of the movie though, dog had a wife and he had 2 daughters. One of his daughters in his mind was unruly. He tricked her and locked her in the basement. I don't know. I wasn't necessarily cool with it, but like it was like, all right, whatever. You gonna lock your kid in the basement?
I thought he was gonna let her out. I thought it was just a little short punishment.
And you know that's what I thought. But then after so long, I'm like, all right, so you gonna lock your daughter in the basement? Cool, whatever. But then Buddy like decided he wanted to fuck his daughter. Like I'm like.
Sexually assault. That sounds a little vulgar.
Anyway, I'm trying to figure out
And how many kids? 8, 6?
No, 4.
No, that was more than that.
3. She gave birth to 3, and then
One of them died too.
that's
Okay, so
yeah. She gave birth to 3, and one of them died.
Yeah,
He kicked her ass while she was pregnant, bro. I mean,
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
stumped the shit out of her. His pregnant baby daughter.
That's not funny.
Dog, bro, listen, this was. It's so crazy because the nigga and his daughter wife was tricking his.
I ain't gonna lie.
His son.
The wife should have been found out to me because it's like he was too calm.
Bro, my thing is, how the fuck is it? How is this secret ass room in this house and
Yeah, they do.
fucking know?
I think he had a bill. I mean, they didn't show all that, but
Yeah,
man, most houses like that, he probably had a bill.
And you telling me ain't nobody noticed this?
I'm saying he probably had it built before they even probably moved in that bitch, or the people who lived there before that might have already been there.
And he was the only person that happened to find this little secret ass passage, bro. Bro, first of all, it's a soundproof room,
Based
bro.
on the true story though, bro. So it's at some point somebody had to have built that motherfucker either before or after. Because the wife would have knew if he had it done. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably would have knew. Like, let me go look into it later. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this man.
But she knew never to go in there as well because he's the only person that had the key in there. So maybe she thought. I don't know.
What kind
The wife
of
was
punishment
oblivious.
is that for your
The wife was oblivious, bro. I ain't know. She was oblivious.
What kind of punishment is that to fuck your daughter?
Too calm, bro. Stop saying that.
Bro,
Stop
bro,
saying.
I'm still blew off this movie, bro.
When did you see? You just seen this today?
I
Yesterday?
seen this last night. I think it was either
I
last
seen that
night.
shit like almost a year. That was the last. Me and Jazz watched that old. How long ago was that?
It's crazy. I ain't even want to watch it because it's a Lifetime movie. I'm like, I don't watch no damn Lifetime.
Man, when Jazz told me, she was like, "Just come on and watch it." I'm like, she didn't tell me what it was about. It's gonna be good.
You told me a
It's
Lifetime.
based on a true story. Yeah, Lifetime movie be good.
I
So
don't fuck with them.
yeah, I didn't. I don't either. I literally had to be caught like chilling and then just stumble upon one and then be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" and then keep watching. You know. But I'm not like I'm not normally like picking.
Yeah, I ain't about to go on Lifetime for no movie night, but I ain't gonna lie.
You might have to start.
No, I'm straight. All their movies be the same. That's the real reason.
That's why I don't
This
understand why
was the
people
first
watch Law and Order Special Victims. Every case is literally like rape, sexual assault, rape. Literally, I swear.
More rape, double rape. Guy rape, woman rape. Kid
I
rape.
swear, it's just how it be. Like I can't sit up there. I can't watch that all day. Even though they don't be showing like nothing. None of this. They don't show the events that actually occurred, but it's still like, come on, man. daughters on the
Man,
way.
you do got daughters with an S.
Man,
That's
I'm
wild.
about to go buy me a shotgun tomorrow.
That's wild.
But shit, man, that'll conclude episode 6. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, they raving up down there. It's time to turn up outside. About to go down there and find me a bike. I'm about to go ride the scooters and trying to race me a motorcycle.